Western is so much more than a school.
Western plays a vital part in the community.
Christian education is so important because it builds on what the child has learned at home, that everything is in God's control.
The challenges for Christian education are not diminishing. You know, everything's changing.
I had a strange thing happen at one time in that all of a sudden a kid asked me, "Did you teach my grandpa?" And I thought, that is something that shows the legacy of Western. I thought that was amazing. And that was true. I taught his grandpa, his parents, and now him.
It is not just a place where we're here to play an instrument or to shoot a basketball. Although those are things that are critical to the value of Christ-centered education, we are committed to serving the whole child, using the Bible for our total curriculum.
Christian education helps our lives and how we further develop our children and how they go out and they further the kingdom, how they can be outreaches.
I guess we look at God as He's sovereign over all. Why not education? He's important for our work, our marriage, finances. How can we not include Christian education or Christ-centered education in that?
Being brought up in a Christian perspective, all walks of life in the classroom, from athletics to music and arts, that everything that was taught was done from a Christian perspective.
One of the greatest impacts for me personally was a mentor that I had here at Western Christian High School. This teacher was able to uplift me when times were tough, and this teacher constantly encouraged me.
I think the age that you start high school at to where you finish at, there's a lot of growing up that happens, and teachers encouraged us to build those relationships. They were working to bring us together, you know, as a community, as a school, and a lot of friendships were made and developed and exist to this day, 30-some years later.
When my dad talks about not going through Christian education and the things that he has learned with us going through Christian education, just the different memorization of Bible passages, what we would think of as common Bible knowledge, he did not learn or did not have implanted until when we were going through school, and still are.
I think Western has so many great teachers. You know, all the teachers here, they genuinely care about us as students. You know, they want to get to know us on just what's happening in our lives.
One of my children has a medical condition with chronic migraine. I've really been able to see how the teachers care for her. I've had teachers and staff members tell me that we're praying for her. We're praying for your child. And that to me is been such a blessing to know that they care about your child as a whole person, not just how they're doing academically, but how they're doing spiritually, socially, emotionally, and their physical health as well.
Western has been such a blessing, not only to me, but also to my family and to my children, to see them grow as godly people and to see them embrace how important it is to further His kingdom and to be a disciple and to understand that they have a place in God's world and God is using them and molding them and moving them forward for His kingdom work. It's just been remarkable, and I get so emotional thinking about that. Yeah, it's been such a blessing in our family, of all the generations that have gone through this school and what it has been for each one of them.
I think the value of education is equipping kids, giving them the tools they need to figure out how they can continue to grow and to learn and to serve God.
I recently ran into a Western Christian alum, and they told me that they established incredible mentors here in the teachers. And this student specifically said that they have goals to be like a teacher at Western. I want my children to go to a school like that.
Serving the King it's every day, from the minute you wake up in the morning till the minute you lay your head on the pillow. And I'm not my own, but belong to God, body and soul.